going?
Hello. It's going okay.
All righty. Let's see here. We might be trying Chris's game again. All right. Anything exciting going on? And how to see?
Hello. What's happening?
And howdy, Mr. Griffey.
Evening.
Man, I've got you a seat full of boxes. I just didn't make it to town today.
No, that's okay.
I'll go get groceries tomorrow. I'll bring them by, and I'll ping you. If you're not up, I'll just leave them on the porch.
I'm getting there. I'm making slow progress, and
Now, all these are fairly small, so they're easily haulable. I've got them all nested together, so there's more there than it looks like.
oh, it's a Fabergé box.
Yeah, something like that.
And howdy, Steve and Joan and David.
Can't hear you, bud.
Yeah, you're muted there, Joan.
There we go.
Yeah,
So what are we playing tonight?
I guess.
probably Chris's game, probably.
Yeah, we're probably going to end my chapter here. I'm going to blow up the world.
Oh, that'll be fun.
I'm trying to find a Star Destroyer as we speak.
They're pretty big, hard to miss.
Yeah, absolutely. Just found a PNG one. Thought I had one, but I don't.
How's life been in your neck of the woods there, Chris and Joan?
Yeah, it's been going.
Very busy.
I understand.
How's your
Yeah, you're-
packing going?
Slowly. I haven't really been able to do much of my own, but whenever I've got a fellow by the name of Scott who comes by and mows the lawn, also helps me around the house. And he's been here to help me out, haul out the trash, as I've been throwing out more than I've been packing. So I got half of the kitchen and the bedroom done, and probably start working on like my office tomorrow. So it's it's got 3 weeks to go, so
Right. Yeah.
should be ready. Try not to make it a marathon sprint. And hey, Dave, what are things in your neck of the woods?
Just going. I don't like to be said.
I'm sure there's more than can be said, but are you willing to say it?
Just getting older, falling apart. Been better than my brother-in-law. Brother-in-law, he's got 50% blood flow in him.
50% blood boiling?
Flow.
Oh, flow. Okay.
Yeah. And the doctors say they will not put a stent unless he's down, only got like 25% flow left.
And again, we're talking about feet, right?
Yeah, we're just talking about cardio.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's an important distinction. That actually makes sense about the stent, because the stent's not, it is, as often as people hear about it, it's non-trivial. Hey, we're going to shove something in your heart. Hey. Yeah, docs don't like that. Some do, but most don't.
Yeah, really, it's just a wire frame that opens up the blood vessel a bit.
And we're aware what a stent is, but it's your heart. Anything that messes with your heart is non-trivial. Diabetics suffer a slow death. Little bits of us get cut off over time. But it's not your heart.
You may think you're trying to escape.
That's right. That's right.
Headache.
But the body has certain single points of failure, right? Heart's one of them. Brain, spinal cord. But you got 2 kidneys. You got 2 of most things.
It's more genetic with him, I think, and cholesterol. He's more active than any of us. He does the mountain biking and does all the outdoor sporting stuff, motocross, stuff like that. He takes trips to actually do these sorts of things.
Well, that's good. But then you have to ask yourself the question: where would he be if he didn't do those sorts of things?
Yeah, he's more exports and very little, none at all of video games. It's more of an outdoorsman.
The thing is that no matter what you do, you end up dying. That's pretty much. And if you're of the sort that has the time and the temperament to go out there and be outdoorsy, then more power to you. It's not going to change the outcome. So he just happens to be having problems with his heart for whatever reason. Just wish him the best of luck.
I think there's contributors: burning the candle at both ends, drinking beer and drinking coffee, or in this case, drinking a beer that is a coffee drink, so to speak.
You're saying that your in-law does that as well while he's out there mountain biking and being outdoorsy?
When he travels, yeah. When you think about it, you're mixing an upper and a downer like that.
Again,
Mixing acids and bases there.
got to entertain the cat for a moment.
Throwing espressos into your beer.
There we go. There we go. The cat doesn't watch TV. Instead, he comes over and meows at me until I pull out a laser pointer, and that's his entertainment. Hey, buddy, come on up. Go get it. Fetch, fetch, fetch. Telling a cat fetch.
It works about as well as hurting them.
And pretty much, yeah. This laser pointer thing is more of a suggestion. Has to be self-motivated. Howdy, Miss Peg.
Evening.
Hello, sir.
How is it in your neck of the woods?
Loud. All the children are playing around, watching stuff.
I gathered together Matt's boxes, but then I forgot to take them over today, so I'll do it tomorrow.
And I was saying that don't matter. It's gonna get used, whether it's tomorrow, next week, or whatever. It's all good.
I'll see if I can ping him.
I want to come in and say hi for a bit. Looks like I gotta go and unload groceries and cook some chili. So I'll talk to you all later.
All right.
All right. Have fun, man. Take care.
All right. See you.
All right, cat. Big finale. Here we go. Where do you go? All right. Where do you go, buddy? Where'd you go? Good boy. This little flashlight that I'm using for him. It's one of those multi-modes. Sorry, that didn't help at all, did it?
Yeah.
And then it's got a green. That doesn't look all that green, does it? No.
There's green.
And then the ultraviolet, which really shows up well on this thing. Huh? And then the laser dot. And then this flashing green thing. I'm not sure what that is. I think it's like a help me in Chinese. It's made in China. But the thing is, the flashing green always precedes the end of the exercise with the cat. And he sees that, and then he knows to stop, and he looks right at me and says, "Oh, come on. We haven't even gotten started yet."
Yeah.
So he's trained to dread flashing green lights.
I see.
You're okay, bud. No, we're done. We're done for now. Oh, no, we're not. He just jumped on. Okay, hold on. What are we doing? He just jumped up on the table and things went flying. Okay, all right, all right.
Says, but I'm not performing for the camera.
No, not today. Okay.
Let me look, check one more thing. He says he's on. I hadn't heard back from him. Either he's napping or involved in something else. So we'll proceed on. All right. And get to my screens here. All right. Everybody remember where we parked?
No.
Things were just heating up.
Yep. There was a dark starship flashed over the area where we found the spaceship on the ground and promptly blew everything up. Where we begin tonight is there were 4 of those cool little craft that Moria was learning to fly on their way to go and hook up to that thing and bring it in. And they see the carnage and the smoke as they approach. If I'm a right map. Yeah, there we go. And I'm zoomed in where I can't see what I'm doing. Okay. So Maury, you fly over and this is what so I'll need a sensors or communications roll, or I'll even take a perception roll from you.
Okay. What kind of roll do you need?
Something that's looking around.
Looking around. Got it.
Whatever your best one is. Oh, we got it. Oh, yeah. When you see this thing, it's coming back around your direction because it saw other aircraft in your area. So, oh, come on. Where is it? I'm going to need me one of them.
What are those troopers?
Our guys are dead on the ground. The ones off the map, they're
Yeah.
not there. They're just there for me to grab easy. I got to change maps again. Something looks like this.
Is that the scale?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice knowing you, Steve.
You know, the lead pilot was like, keep that tight formation, boys.
Radio.
Tell you what, just roll me one, Steve. 1d6.
I'm trying to get my
Space
character
is-
salary.
Space is going to come down to you and him.
26. That's it. I can do that. Without my,
Matt, give me another one. All right.
That was 2d6. I meant, yeah, you won.
Yeah,
There you go.
it still worked. It give me my answer I needed.
Okay.
All right, Steven, you have your choice of weapons. You have 3. You have a laser cannon, which is comparable to one that was on the tank that revealed the starship. You have a 10 minigun and 4 sidewinder missiles. You get to go first.
I think it was Tab that launched all.
Yeah. So you want to do Death Blossom on them, huh? All right. So I will let you go first. Give me a gunnery roll.
Finally got her back. Gunnery. I've got heavy weapons of 3 die.
Well, this would fall under Starship gunnery since you're piloting.
Okay.
It's technically it's vehicle weapons, but it works.
So that's 4 die.
Oh yeah, that definitely hit him. So you're going to hit him with everything you got, huh? All right. There's 3.
Hey, Chris,
Yeah.
can I do that at the first sign of hostilities?
Well, he's bearing down on you at about Mach 2. I would say it's probably hostile.
All right.
You just blew away about 2 dozen of your friends on the ground. All right, I got to count again. Let's see.
Oh, sorry.
I lost count again. Roll me 10d6 and give me a piloting roll to see if you can keep that thing flying. You get, the gyroscope loses its mind as every projectile it has takes off. Let's see. So it'll be the same thing. All right. That was good enough for you to see it actually go through the shields and impact. But that was everything. And it's still coming. All right. So he takes a shot. Where's their skills? Whoops. I didn't mean it for his thing to get on there. I wanted his character sheet. All right. Starship Gunner. All right.
Thought he launched himself out of a cannon.
Yeah. He ejected. He got hit once and he wasn't expecting that. All right. Give me either a piloting or a simple dodge, whichever is higher.
That's right there. That's for that. Oh, that I need another one. Correct.
Yeah. I need another one. That was just to make sure you held it in the air because you fired everything at once. That's difficult to do. All right. So it makes it, there's it. And I forgot he gets 2 for fire control, which he has and you do not. So it's definitely a hit. It's not a very heavy weapon, but he is a starfighter scale vehicle ship and you're a airspeeder scale ship. So that means you take this and double it. All right. That's close enough. We'll say it missed you, but your buddy there beside you is toast. Alpha there went, whoop.
Insert Wilhelm scream.
Yeah. I might as well leave his character sheet bumped out because I'm going to need him a lot tonight.
She flips the ship around to follow him and get Fred
Right.
his tail.
All right. We can arrange that. So basically, you order everybody to scatter. We ain't using this turn order and we'll get rid of it. So give me another roll for that maneuver.
Oops.
You're flanking him, but you're not dead behind him. He's basically splitting you guys. These 2 went off at one angle and you went under him, basically.
She keeps forgetting that it's not a helicopter.
Yeah. you are more maneuverable than he is because of just sheer mass. All right. So we got two other guys who can make an attempt. They saw what you did and they fire everything they got. He missed. And they went to the same class, so he missed too. All right. So it's back to you there, Stephen. That's a hit. Unfortunately, you launched all your missiles, so you're down to just minigun and cannon. So that brings you down to about 6D damage. It's still pretty decent. But that one won't get through their shield. All right. Our other pilots have gotten out of direct fire range. Dude's starting to open it up a little bit. And he's definitely faster than you are. But he throws it up into a big bank, and it takes 3 miles to get that thing turned.
Right.
He's keep getting everything in the way.
Try to predict where he's going.
He's heading over town right now. Man, I can't see the thing on here. Trust me, he's turning. I can't see the little gimbal to flip it. So you got a good broadside on him. I'll give your other guys a shot at it. That one's a hit. That one's not. He still missed his lessons. So, all right. Damage? Not enough. All right. Where's Mr. Bad Guy's stats again? Let's see how he does against one of your other guys there. Come on, let's block him my view. Yes, I got email. I know. All right, yeah, that's definitely a hit. All right. Yeah, all right. All right, Stevens, back to you again. What do you want to do? You want to try to tighten up on him a little bit, or you going to try to cross pass with him forward, or what are you thinking? You still got him dead on the cockpit pretty much because he's still banking that big thing. It takes a little while. Probably
I'm going to get in there real close.
All right. You here's your one chance of closing distance while he's banking.
Right.
Straight at him and just have at it.
I spend my force point.
Okay.
What is the force point?
Well, since I don't know your number, we'll just double that. 28. That's definitely, you can definitely close right up on him. Basically, you're right up on him, but you're more like you're squaring up on this sunroof right here.
I want to fire at point blank range into the cockpit if I can.
All right. Roll. At that range and that speed, I'll let you have that. It needed to be a 15, but there's no way you can't miss him at this range. Give me your 6D damage. All right. That got through the shields, but it didn't puncture the armor of the ship. All right.
Is this ship equipped with magnetic grapples?
Yes.
I'm going to lock on.
Okie dokie. That's going to be your training and everything is designed to pick up a stationary starship. So getting a moving vehicle is going to be interesting. So that's going to fall under your gunnery roll to shoot it. It was a little far. I needed that 15 again. But it is an interesting idea. Give me another piloting roll. See if you can hold in on that station because he's starting to finish his turn. Oh, yeah, you're right there with him. So when we come through this, he's barreling down on this guy.
Right.
And you're about here on him. You're above him, and you'll get another shot at that same maneuver momentarily. That work?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, where's the bad guy's sheet again? Come back here. He's going to take a shot at the other guy, and that would be a hit. I'm going to give the other guy an opportunity to dodge, and that's actually good enough. He missed him. All right, so it's back to you, Stephen. At that point, he's over here. You're hanging with him on the piloting, but you missed him with the shot again. But you're out of his arcs. He can't hit you where you are.
Good place to be.
But if he quits playing with this other guy and punches it, you're probably going to be out of luck. He's coming about again. You matched him with that roll. And he's going to take another shot at dude. He ain't the world's best shot. All right, that would hit him. How's dude's dodging doing? Now he's burning up the skies now that he's running. So, yeah, he missed him again. That gives you another shot. Oh, you got him. You are connected.
Open fire.
All right. So give me another gun reroll. All right, you hit him. You're down to your 6D damage.
I should be through his shield.
Oh, you are. All right, that one you got a little damage on there. You can see it where the laser cannon's starting to get through to the hull.
Excellent.
Even when you are on different scales, that rolls up. All right. The other guy's still running. He's trying to draw him away from town. Give me one more. Whoa, there. Holy moly. Not with 15, he don't. That makes it a 30 to hit. And he missed. I ain't been factoring fire control, but we're having too much fun with this. Just for giggles. All right, give me a piloting roll, Steven. See if you can hang on, because he tried to snap roll.
No.
I would say he probably slung you loose. That's a good roll, but and roll me one. Matt, roll me one. Peg, roll me one. All right. Bad luck got it. You only had one shot with the grapple. It snapped the cable. It didn't break loose where you could fire it again. So, all right. Your piloting roll was good enough. You held your position. It's just when he went, he just ripped it loose and boogered up the end of it, basically, is what happened. The other guy's, he's bugging out. So you're going to try another shot at him?
I am.
I'll give it to you because you're that close. All right, that's 6D on your end. I need 6D6 from you, Steven. You didn't hit him in the same spot, but you did see that it penetrated the shields and made a mark on the surface. All right. He's going to make another maneuver, trying to get away from you because he can't fire at you where you're at. All right. Give me a piloting roll. All right. He went unlimited, and you were able to pull up in time to keep from pounding into the top of the ship. So you're still hanging with him. All right. So I will give you another shot at him. This time I'll let him do it.
Okay.
All right. All right. With that, he loops under you. He actually gets behind you. Like I said, you both go straight up, but then he noses down. You hang with him, but then he hits the brakes and you pass over him because you were still above him. You're still not dead square of his main guns. He might be able to swing a little and get a shot off at you. Give me another piloting roll to see how you can get out of that. That's a good one. All right, let's see what he does. It's not enough to square you, but you do get hit. You do lose a little bit of attitude control, and you start wandering off to port just a little bit. Now, at this point,
I exaggerate the melody.
I got you. So give me another good roll to give me some fakery. Because that glanced one of the gyro blades on the port side. So it is limping a little bit. That's a pretty good roll. So, all right, with that, you're able to bank off, and he actually waggles his wings at you a little bit before he just blasts out of there. All right. I need one more from you, Stephen. One more piloting. All right. I know you've heard it. When the little fan shroud comes off on those little stand fans in the hallway,
Oh yeah.
It sounds that just a little louder as the blade just completely shatter off of that port side. Now, this is a repulsor lift vehicle. The fans are mainly just for maneuverability, but you're hampered. You're going to have to put it down. So I'm going to need a pretty good roll to, because here's the big difference. You're used to helicopters. This thing has to land like a plane in this
Right.
situation. So it's a little unfamiliar to you. You might survive that, but we'll come back. We'll come back to that. All right. Where's my thing? Now, all the rest of us, we're still at the electronics shop. We had talked about, Matt and Jeff had talked about going to try to find the doctor's apartment to see if that's where she went after you guys were here, I thought, because she disappeared on you. They all left out. But there's all the carnage going on in the streets as they're basically conscripting people on the street. You talk to this one soldier here who had seen you guys, has brought you guys in here, says, look, I know what you guys' story is. I'm not taking you in. But you do probably need to find cover somewhere.
Neville would probably look at Jeff and say, we probably can't waste any time then. We need to get to the colonel.
Where's the colonel at? I forgot.
And that big mountain over there, someplace.
The thing is, he's coming here because this is the direction that ship was coming. He's on his way to town. He should be here any minute.
Okay. In that case, take us to meet the colonel.
What is for doing a play-by-play that I was not able to mimic.
I've got yet another map for that. Give me a minute to get back to it. I was just trying to catch up with everybody else. Right now, the soldiers telling you everybody's mustering down at the docks.
Okay. That's probably what the colonel said it done, I imagine.
All right, so that's pretty much the way everybody here is going. Now, you hadn't talked to everybody up inside.
We already did. And Jeff already have.
I got you.
Yeah. Just explain. You remember that was the end of the last game. We exchanged notes and Neville said, I'll buy as much time as I can, but yeah, you need to leave.
Yeah. So anyway, Hondo, you and Zara and Phil, the little Radio Shack guy, he disappears off into the back for a minute, and he comes out with that garb on. He got his armor on, and you see him reach up and touch the side of his helmet, and he goes, "We got to move. We know where everybody's going." And basically rounds everybody up, and everybody's heading toward the docks. Because right as you guys round the corner of the building, because it's only a couple of blocks, you see them coming out that side door. When they meet you out in the streets, says, "Come on, we got help coming." So everybody's running toward the docks. All right. Rolling 11. Give me a survival roll just for giggles.
Got points in that. That's a knowledge, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. So you come out basically unscathed. You brought it down. It's just that one rotor that's burned up. This thing probably ain't going to fly again, but at least you got it down in one piece. And you're just outside of town. You're not that far. Some of the soldiers are coming inbound one of those tanks, and you flag it down and say, "Hey, I need a ride."
Put the fire out best of my ability.
All right. That falls under survival again. All right. Let's see. We'll give him a little bit of an assist with you. You're the one that knows what you're doing. Everybody else is rolling ones. But you do. You get the fires out. And just leave a wreck sitting there. And with that, you get on board the tank and you guys scuttle off to town. Everybody is marshaling at the docks. Give me a perception, search, one of those two. I'll even give you a piloting roll, whichever one's higher. All right. You notice that the ship goes down, the big ship lands,
Bye.
but it's on closer to town than where you are, but not on this road. So at least you have an idea of where trouble's coming from.
Right.
Basically, from your position right now, between on the long road between the mountain and town, it's southwest of you. As the road goes, not as the ship's pointing.
Right.
Ship's pointing opposite. It needs to be the other direction. But that's you get a clue off of that, so that'll help some. All right, so I got to do some positioning around on this one because everybody is down in the southeast corner. I just got to get you there. Maria, you'll be there in a minute. Where'd she go? All right, we're waiting on all this army to get here, even though they're not here yet. Jinder and Sparky are out here trying to find who they're supposed to meet. Evidently, it's the doctor. But from out of the shadows over here, this chick all dressed in black steps out from around the corner and starts laughing. Hello, lost girl. Mira. Ah, she does remember. Mira, no, you were one of us, my sister. Once, maybe, lost girl. Tell me where your master is, and I might let you stay lost. She's slowly advancing as she's speaking. Magenda does the same. Sparky knows well enough to stay out of that. But he's got his rifle out, trained. Roll guitar is far from here. You can't touch him. He is my master's. I want none of his touch. Has he touched you, little sister? Are you truly his? I am his learner. I belong to no one. Where's your weapon, lost girl? Did you lose it too? I'd give you mine, if you could take it from me. And she lights her red lightsaber. Your thoughts betray you, little sister. You lost it fighting your
The
friend.
hell is that?
Those loyal, lovable, brainless buffoons you have behind you. Think about scripts. You have to be able to turn the page. Turn him over to me, Jenda. I don't want, like I said, I don't want you to die. Be my sister again. Let me know where he is. Just whisper it, so I don't have to slit your pretty little throat. I will not betray my master. What about your new friends here? Will you betray them? You're defenseless without your weapon. They mean absolutely nothing to me. I'll kill them one at a time until you give me that fossil roll guitar. Leave them alone. And she makes a motion like she's shoving something, and all of a sudden, Chicky over here flies back and hits the side of this rail car. Wham! She struggles back out a little bit and says, all right, you'll pay for that. And they basically charge each other. And I just stretched her out into oblivion. Nothing like little B maps.
She's just
Sorcery.
charging at the speed of the light. Speed of light there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's
Relativistic effects.
yeah, she's a fast runner, but not that fast.
So these folks are, as this is going on, Neville's coming up behind the trooper John
Yeah.
and is asking for a play-by-play. What is this? And I think I heard you say is one of them pulled a lightsaber, actually?
Yeah.
Yeah. And to Eric's reaction, yeah, what the hell is that thing?
What the hell is that?
Yeah, Victor joins them.
Yeah. And John says, that's the weapon of my generals. And she's
Is she a general?
she was in training, but she lost her weapon, and as a punishment, she hasn't gotten a new one. Roll Qatar, the man there in question, is my general.
And here I thought the threat was from technology and giant warships and soldiers with advanced weapons, not an individual that can throw other individuals around.
She's just a learner. You haven't seen anything.
And
I've
just
seen him do some very amazing things.
dreadful things, you mean?
Yes. But much as some of the things on your television, is you can tell from the white hats and the black hats who's
It's never really that cut and dry.
it's not. But
Agreed.
in this, what we have in front of us, this is pretty much accurate. But there's not a thing I can do until they work this out.
In that case,
Well, what do we do if the wrong person solves the problem first?
Run?
Oh, that's comforting.
Yeah.
I'm not going to waste my time. If we can't act here, then we still have other actions to take. And I look around for the colonel.
Yeah. And they continue just pushing on each other. They're both slamming around. And she takes a second to turn to you guys and scream, "Run! Get away from her."
What? We were just cooking the popcorn. Seriously. Yeah. That kind of goes in line with finding the colonel. So yeah, we'll back off. But where is the colonel?
Well, they ain't here yet. They'll be coming in from behind us.
Great.
Let's head that way.
Yeah. So here we get another one show up.
Oh, wait. What?
They're multiplying.
Yeah. He goes, "Stop! Enough of this." You see him just stand there and like he's sniffing the air for a second. "You have done well, my apprentice. Roll Qatar approaches. Soon we will have our prize for Lord Vader. Soldiers, take Jenda and this rabble to our ship."
So is that the general?
That's the other general,
Great.
Right.
Yeah, but-
Yeah.
evidently. So anyway, you get these soldiers to come running up from over here behind these boxcars.
Okay. Stormtroopers.
Uh-huh.
And this is our first look of them.
So
They are armored similarly to John.
yeah, look like skeletons.
Then what action does our clone trooper take when he sees them coming?
So he takes up a defensive position between you.
Okay, hang on. Neville
Victor-
will walk up beside him and lay a hand on his shoulder and say, "That's too much for you. Let's let them take us."
I had a general once tell me there are alternatives to fighting.
That's right. There always are.
Victor will actually run behind cover and kind of tell everyone else, "That way, go now, run."
There's probably some good cover over here behind these crates.
Yeah, and he'll look at these two and be like, "What are you doing out in the open? Get behind something."
I think I actually want to talk to this general. I don't mind going to their ship. That's the direction I want to go.
I don't think we have an invite.
Are you kidding? They just said, "Let's go." And then, but we can buy you some time, so go.
You forget this guy's an explorer.
And I gave him my backup coordinates, so if he gets free, he knows where to go. So I run up and I grab wherever I can, yank him.
Yeah. All right, he'll go back with you.
Yeah. But basically, the plan is to take him to the cabin.
Yeah.
I'll lead. John can bring up the rear.
How'd I get you guys linked together?
Best friends forever and ever.
Me and my shadow.
There we go.
All right. We get a new voice on the board. "Release her, D. I'm the one you want." And from the dock, whoop, he don't metamorpho and get bigger. Roll Qatar steps forward. Nick of time again, roll. Always we use the dramatic appearance. How did you find yourself in a place such as this? You were without your caviar and your cognac, and your fine dress replaced with that of a fisherman's garb.
How do you think you get caviar?
Yeah, exactly. Clean air till you showed up. Demas, you'll find I still accessorize well, and a blue lightsaber ignites. This one has a basket hilt to it, and he holds it up to his nose and does a formal salute. You still favor your princely master's style, form and flourish. Dooku made a powerful ally. You do not have to share your little brother Qui-Gon's fate, old man. Join with me, and we can destroy Vader. Right the wrongs, avenge the order, and bring light back to the galaxy. Light's still there. We just have to seek it out, bring it forward to confront him. Leave this backwater and come with me, and we'll restore peace to Republic. He's in there, so that's where you're wrong there, D. The order never sought revenge. You really expect me to believe this drivel? You're more deluded than you look. Like I said, you have betrayed your own facade, Demas. The Jedi may be scattered, fragmented, but we remain as those distant stars. Will not be dimmed by the likes of you or your master, D. Not today. The Jedi's destiny lies not with you or I today, and certainly not at your master's feet. Your faith in his misplaced power will be your undoing. This has grown tiresome, old man. And then they start clashing lightsabers over there, banging lightsabers together. And they're all kind of dancing around over here. And these two are just watching. The troopers are trying not to intervene, but they're trying to slowly move into position while all this is going on. I gotta get in our character sheet up and see how they do against each other. All right. Entirely too much stuff up here.
And there seems to be more than one thing happening. Crazy.
Oh, yeah. Never was much at multitasking. All right. Let's just start seeing what we can do here.
I've been meaning to do more multitasking, but first things first.
That one hurt. All right. With that one, they actually disarmed him. So he was able to duck under it, reacquire his saber. Let's see if he can actually pull that in. Oh, yeah. This is younger. He's faster. And Roll Qatar is 100 years old at this point. But he's still not getting overwhelmed. All right.
Question for you at this point.
They're still wailing, but you go ahead.
So those two are going at it.
Mm-hmm.
The apprentices are watching.
Yeah.
But they're not watching each other.
Correct.
The troopers are not pursuing the Scooby Gang that just took off, right?
They're kind of meandering that way, but they're watching too. They truly don't view you people as a problem because they never did actually see Sparky. He got pulled off the field for they really got a bead on him. You guys give me a perception roll. All right. Good Lord. Lucky's trying to figure his shit out too. He knows he's in a tactical disadvantage. That much is perceived. Anyway, we get another clone trooper come up. This guy's armor's all painted up and graffitied. And he comes up and says, "What's going on, brother? Same as always. That bad, huh?" So there's more of them.
Join the crowd. We got to move.
Yeah.
Neville would ask Jinda, "Is there nothing you can do?"
And if I intervene, then I have to deal with both of them. If I had a weapon,
You mean if you had a weapon like theirs?
yes. There is nothing on this world that will defend against that except for another one. Starting to do like a crowd control thing where they're just kind of
Nevelum approaches Mira, with his hands out, very slowly, not doing the light speed run. Madam, your pardon for a moment.
oh, I like this guy. Jinder, where are you hanging out with all these old cats?
I come as a representative of this world's government. I would speak with someone in charge, and it seems that your master is indisposed.
Yeah, he's a little busy. But he'll be free momentarily. He just got in a good lick.
Nevelum glances over.
Yeah, he got hit to the shoulder with that last one. And Roll stumbled backwards a little bit.
May I ask what your intentions here are?
We're just here to collect these two. We'll leave you alone.
Truly.
This world does have its advantages. It's just nothing that really would influence you guys so much other than the fact that maybe an influx of technology wouldn't fix. Trade for some resources, maybe.
We do have that in abundance. And he's doing the best he can to keep her focused on him.
Right. Instead of watching what's going on.
That's right.
I gotta get a couple more rolls in and see what's going on here. You keep on talking.
If that is, and your only interest is in these two individuals, why didn't you approach us to begin with? We perhaps could have assisted you in tracking them down.
As you people have already responded.
To aggression. You seem to have fired upon us.
We saw what was going on with Roll Qatar's vessel. We've seen this before. There'll be a massive offensive against anything that comes in. When we just need to get our objective and get out. This world's already been contaminated enough, but there are others who would decide what to do with it.
That is my concern, madam. You are quite focused on your goal here. Do you truly speak for others in your organization? Those that might come after.
Ours is a great bureaucracy. I am but a small cog in that. I guess, what you might consider us to be like immigration enforcement. We're here to keep these undesirables out. As far as negotiations between nations, that happens later. A different level from me. I'm just on the ground.
Then perhaps it might be possible to short circuit that, and if you might help with the introductions, we can hurry that process along. I would be glad to introduce your bureaucracy to our government and our leaders. And he's really trying to think of some way, how do I get her a weapon? From this lady who can throw people around with her hand at a distance.
Here's what happens. Everybody give me a perception roll, because I know you're watching both. Y'all got some really good cover.
I see nothing.
All right. Everybody higher than a 10 gets it. Roll Qatar, who's been on the defensive this whole time. He's only doing 2 to their 3. You see him all of a sudden just stiffen and look off to the southwest. A slight smile crosses his face, and he whirls his lightsaber one more time in a very exaggerated move, which Damus, with that double-bladed lightsaber, anticipates and promptly cuts him in half. And with that, where is it? So with that, this lightsaber lands at Jinda's feet. And everybody just stops for a second. Jinda snatches up the lightsaber and lights it. Mira turns away from Nebula.
Here we go. The moment she turns away from me, I use my force point
All right.
and take the only weapon I have, a knife, and try to stab it in her head.
All right. This sort of be interesting.
Oh, all right. It should be, but you know how rolls go.
Oh, yeah. It's roll 20. That's close enough to hit her. And definitely got the dropper on her with that. All right. Let's see if I can find her sheet. Because she was not really that important right now. Come on, where are you? There she is.
I think the damage of mine would be doubled. Force point.
Yep. So she's definitely clutching at her head. Give me a dexterity roll, Matthew.
No, this is not. This is also going to be fun.
Yeah.
It's not going to be great. I'll be damned.
You held on to the weapon. She's not staggering around with a knife sticking out of her head. That's what I was trying to figure out. Anyway, her lightsaber goes out. She stumbles backwards, trying to hold her head with the lightsaber pommel.
If I can get that lightsaber from her, that'd be great. But I'm going to keep at it with a knife.
Yeah.
And just buying roll as much time as I can. Not roll. Jaden.
Jinda, yeah.
Jinda,
well,
yeah.
Jinda goes rolling in with it. And I'll give you another shot at it, but she'll get a dodge. Brute. Nobody knew he was an assassin before he got to be a grave robber. Yeah.
Now you tell me if that force point's still going.
Sure, why not? We'll see what happens.
That's a pretty good roll if the force point's still going.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me some damage. Let's see what we get. I got to pull her character back up again because I didn't save it.
That's some pretty good damage.
Yeah. That's enough.
Bless you. Dainty little cough from the cat.
Oof. All right. Roll Qatar. He's in a similar situation. Damon goes over there and kind of kicks around at his fisherman's garb, which is wadded up on the ground. There's no sign of body. And Jinda's rushing in on him. Let's see if I can get it to work. Come on. All right, to kick him out. Come on, where are you? All right, now it fixed. Now she'll actually make it a true another tab. Yeah, I heard to fill hers out. All right. All right. He grabs her, raises her aloft. The lightsaber goes out. Will not be empty-handed today. With that, the troopers basically start moving in between you guys. And he starts backing out with Jinda.
I think I blew my wad with the force point and Mira. And troopers all around me. There's not much I can do at this point. Just look defeated.
This is when all hell starts breaking loose. Otherwise, we start getting gunfire from over here. As soon as I get the sheet up. Okay. That tells me what I need to know. That doesn't do anything. That one does. And that one does. He's going to be 6 feet tall. I got to fix it. All right. He comes in from this way. I'm just going to roll 1 damage for all of them. 1 strength for all of them. All right. So we got 3 hits and 1 miss. Everybody roll me 1d6. All right. All right. With that, everybody successfully dodged as all the firing ensued. So now we got a bit of a crossfire going, and these 2 are backing out. So I guess at this point, we probably need to actually get us a turn order going.
What do you roll for initiative?
Just roll 1. We'll just throw it in there with that. 1d6. I'm just putting these guys on the board, so you'll actually have a roll somewhere. I'll have to enter them in manually, I guess. Because it's always been just, we rolled 1 to see who went when, but I don't know what actually triggers it on this character sheet. I'm just trying to go through and add turns for all the NPCs that are important here. All right. Now get the rest of you guys on here in just a second. Getting blind, I got Zoom. All right, I think that's everybody. Let's go see what everybody's scores were.
If I remember correctly, the actual way you were supposed to do it was really complicated.
Yeah, it figures.
It was like you find the highest command in each group, and then those two roll opposing command rolls. And the highest command goes first, and then you alternate turns from there. And it was
Yeah, I got you. This way's probably actually better anyway. Just gotta go through and do it manually for a fight that probably won't last 3 rounds. But
How I'm reading it for round sequence, it's roll initiative, which is the highest perception on each per side. Highest roll gets to choose declaring and acting first or last.
yeah,
Okay.
something like that.
Which is step 1 of 4.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I think we're okay with that. All right, come on. All right, I'm done with this new turn order thing. Which one aligns it? The circle, the middle one, the dot in the middle.
There's a sort at the top.
By descending.
Yeah, there it is. I got you. I was trying to find the button. I was down in the list and didn't see it. There we go.
Alrighty.
All right. Phil, you go first. What do you want to do? All you got's a knife, I think. Everybody's shooting at your laser guns.
Yeah, there's laser guns going off around me.
You still
I've got the knife.
I got you. I was just double checking that. You're probably fine hiding behind the guy with the laser gun.
Yeah, no, I'm going to follow suit and also hide because all I have is a knife as well.
I got you. Victor, you might even be able to do something with that thing you carry.
Yeah, I have my rifle. Whichever. Probably that's the closest. Well, let's see. I'm going to get behind cover. I'm going to shoot that guy. Just for.
Same one
you
you
can easily get me. We're going to shoot. Let me find it. There it is.
Oh, yeah, you definitely hit him. Give me some damage. All right. Just for expedience sake, they are stormtroopers. You hit him, he dead. That's more than 10 points. That's a third of his life force gone. So, yeah, he's done.
Thanks for reminding us they're stormtroopers, so we're all perfectly safe.
Yeah, the thing is, because you did take out Mira, they're trying to get you by the arm and get you to go with them. Now, there is a soft spot under the neck of their armor. You can see that. You're smart enough to know that, but you've got one on either side of you.
We have plot armor. We're going to be good.
Chris Moira, I got Julie, her icon token got deleted, and she's up to turn over.
I put her a number.
You got to press enter. When you type it, when you put the number in, you got to press enter to lock it in.
I got you.
Yeah.
So some of us did it ourselves.
I got you. See if I can find where you went. That was it. You never actually got here on scene, did you? You showed up late. That's why.
There's been quite a bit of time with all of this drama.
She's here.
Yeah.
Now to actually bring in a couple of the army people.
Weren't they riding a tank?
They were. I got to do a little rearranging here. We had to get around in. There's that. Let me go over here. Oh, come on. Where'd it go? Right, more. I want to move you over here to this side. And you're going to come in like a wrecking ball with a friggin' tank behind you. I got to get turned around. There's where the gimbal is. There we go. But we've also had enough time for these two to get off the map. The doctor, however, still has a bead on them, and she's wailing that way. So we'll say she's off the map too. Roll me one more. Let me have a number. All right. Now I need one more. I'll just figure it out before we do it again.
Oh, there we go.
There he is. Yeah, he's wall to wall and treetop tall. All right.
Moira is going to be using this tank as cover as it's going on that corner.
Oh yeah. Okay. I lost track. Who is it down to?
John?
We'll start with the actual numbers. I give all the NPCs go last.
I think I was next.
All right.
Let me go ahead and get it out of the way and say, damn it, GM, I am a doctor, not a marksman.
All right.
And then I am ducking behind cover because my weapon has a fairly significant spread, and I don't think you guys want me to fire it in a crowd.
I got you. All right. You're the ranking officer with that crowd. The colonel is just starting to show up. I'll give you first shot with the tank.
Is there somebody in the tank who's
Yeah,
who's good at the job?
Yeah, oh yeah. You just point out the target.
How about if I use that? That's not very good.
All right, that'll work. Who you want to put? Where you want to shoot it?
The folks in white.
All right, that'll work. Evelyn, this will probably give you your chance to run for cover. That's enough to hit it.
I'm more concerned about getting blown up by the blast.
Exactly. I say you hear it coming, you see it. So I would say give me a dodge there, Dave.
I got a cat in the way. Off it goes. All right. Okay. He saw me pick up one of his toys. I was trying to.
Mm-hmm.
It's all over me trying to get it work.
I was thinking her just shooting up. She would knock that back here at this wall to take out as many as she could in this cluster.
Okay, that worked. All right. So given that, you're able to jump over Mira's body and land on these barrels.
Don't want to jump over it. I
Mm.
want to jump down next to it because she has something I need.
I got you.
The lightsaber.
We'll put you on this side then. So you have that, and give me a search because you fell on it. Just for giggles. I do better. That's even better. Okay.
Oh, I got it to work. Okay, here we go.
That's the lightsaber?
It's the cat toy.
I got you.
Very bright. The power button's not working on it.
I see.
No? Okay, there we go. Hey, bud. And I'll keep him busy for about half an hour.
There you go.
Or less. The damn thing, you couldn't see it off camera, but first it backed itself into a shoe and looked like it got stuck. And then it took off the other direction and he just pounced. Looked like a foot in the air. Okay, we're good.
All right, so there's our effect. Get a big boom. Come on. Get rid of it. There we go. All right. So I don't even have to roll for that. That effectively takes out most of this bottom row here. All right. Jeff, you got anything? Throw a hot coffee at him?
Talking to me, right?
Yeah. Okay.
I think I have a gun.
Yeah.
So we're gonna shoot at people that are shooting at us. I think that's allowed by the rules. I didn't really pay attention to that part of the briefings when I joined.
Let's see. It's just a smidge out of range. We just blew up everybody that was close enough to hit with a 9.
Hey, it was cover fire?
Okay, gotcha.
And I use that to run and get behind these barrels.
I got you.
That are marked high explosive.
Yeah, to get to these two would be a 10, yeah. Fire retardant foam. This works. Yeah. Phil, you've already had a chance this round. No, not this round. You going to keep hiding behind the guy with the laser gun? Because he's about to advance. Quit tearing up my chair. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down.
I'm actually going to circle around this other way, around behind these containers. Hold on a second. Let me see. Around behind these containers.
I got you.
See if I can sneak up on them.
I got you.
Stab them in the back.
Right on.
Snap my knife in half. And I see a tank coming in. I'm like, oh, okay.
But it's one of ours. You know that much. Anything else, Zora?
Nope, just hiding.
Give me a perception roll while I got you.
Yeah, not
Oh.
so much.
Is that a lotto ticket on the ground? All right. So that'll be a hit. That one's done. All right. See what that does. I'm gonna let that one slide. There's only 2 points. All right. Stormtroopers. They're gonna go after the guys with laser guns. It's a miss. It's a stormtrooper. That one might actually be a hit. And that one's a miss. All right, so with that, all right. Erie takes a hit and gets knocked over this way. The colonel's going to run for cover over here behind these boxes. He knows his own troops well enough not to run in front of the laser cannon tank. All right. Machine gun boys. Let's have a couple of them try something. That's a no. That's a no. That actually might hit. And that one's, yeah, okay, it's already been hit once, so that's it. Takes out that one. All right, so it's back to you, Neville. You're not surrounded by troopers anymore. There's still some out there, but they're turned fighting toward the clone trooper. It came in from the other side of the boxes there.
So, question on your turn order. I thought we were doing descending order.
I don't know what happened that time. I just hit sword again, and that's what it gave me.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
We started a whole new round at that point, so it just works out. I did all the NPCs went on 0.
The 2 stormtroopers that were my immediate threats have just fallen.
Right.
At a glance, the weapon they're using, this laser gun, it looks like a rifle, right? Yeah, point and shoot and got a trigger, right?
It looks like a submachine gun. Yeah, it's.
I shoved the lightsaber in a vest pocket because I had no freaking clue how to use it.
Oh yeah.
And then grab one of those the stormtroopers weapons and look around for the other lightsaber, see if she dropped it.
No, she retained it.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna get on this side of the wall because it seems like friendlies are all up here, and start shooting what's left of the stormtroopers down there from cover.
You got 3 you can get a shot at from there. So
I'm gonna
point me out one, and we'll have at him.
Sure. How about this poor fella? Shooting things is not my best thing, but hey, whatever. What? Okay.
Oh, you're an assassin. You're on the wrong template.
Yeah, I guess so.
Roll me 3. He's preached out. Yeah, you guys matched, so that stunned him.
That works.
Yeah.
I just see him go kaboom.
Yeah.
Happy. That's it for me.
All right. All right, Maura. You're forward observer for the tank.
Yep. I'm gonna come in, shoot at this guy here.
Okay. Now, Mr. Tanker says that he will do that, but it'll probably be the first round before he can maneuver that far to get turned that sharp to do it. Otherwise, he's firing through the
Right.
And with Neville right there, you don't want to do that. Tanks are hard to turn, even hover tanks. So we'll hold that thought. Hondo, you got me anything? Changing position. There's nothing but bodies out there. And they got laser guns.
Yeah, I think I'm staying right here because I'm not really close enough to get anything easily with a shotgun.
I got you. Jeff, you want a laser gun? There's one laying right in front of you.
Shoot, let's try it out.
You saw Neville pick one up and shoot somebody with it.
It looks cool. It does look cool. Jeff will try it, but he's just gonna roll the same button.
Exactly. That's all we gotta do. Safety zone.
He doesn't know how to use it right. He expects to kick and it doesn't kick at all.
He clicks it, picks it up, he click. What is it? The safety zone.
No wonder stormtroopers constantly miss. They never actually fire.
Yeah. Victor?
All those laser guns the stormtrooper used were made by the lowest bidder, and
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
barrel shakes around as you move it.
Yeah, you look down, there's a C cell rolling around your feet.
Government
So
contracts that get you every time.
Mhm.
yeah, I'm gonna run down here and I'm gonna grab one of their rifles.
There you go. 3D weapon. What you got stronger, but 3D weapon. Which one are you using?
The blaster.
All right, you hit him. All right, and he is reduced because he already been hit once. Shit. Okay.
I don't like it. There's no recoil. Feels
Yeah.
weird.
And you have to say pew yourself. All right.
Bang.
All right, Phil.
All right, he would have gotten that one. He got that one. There should be one out here. Phil will run out here and grab one of the blasters.
Yeah, there's still one out there.
Let's see how this thing works.
That's enough to hit him. Roll me 3. Which one are you shooting at? Same one?
Same one.
Okay. Roll me 3 for damage. Shit. All right. This guy's tough.
I know we're still hiding.
Okay.
No, we're still hiding.
Sparky's advancing. That gets him one. That's he's advancing, holding his fire. All right. Maury, you rolled a 12. Give me your damage. That was a 3. And then we'll double it. You used yours. Okay, that works. Yeah, that'll definitely take dude out. Yeah, killed him twice.
You can have the tank do another shot this way, and
Yep.
then turn and head this way. As it's turning to head this way, do another shot down this way, and then I want to see what's down this side of the map without it having to.
I got you.
We don't want to technically move, right?
Sorry, had to move you to get to the gimbal. They're heading that way. I'll put you back where you were. All right. That last shot will wipe out what's left.
And she's going to head this way and look for pressures on the bodies, but see what's coming this way.
Here's a bunch of laser rifles on the ground. And these 3 guys kind of meet up for a second, chatter and nod to each other, and then one of them bends down to the droid, that would be John. And then they all take off in pursuit of everyone else, presumably heading toward their ship, which you noticed is back down this way, where you got the tank headed. And that's probably where we're going to call it for tonight. So we'll have one more big fight again next time.
I think you see that was actually.
I had to start off. That's the reason why I had to skip last week, because we were starting off with a dogfight aimed at you. When you weren't feeling well, I had to drop everything. We had half the crew was out, and I didn't want everybody to have to. No, you have to be present to win. We were leaving the planet. You had to decide if we were going or not. Otherwise, you're rolling up a new character come next time. I feel better having everybody here, but it's starting to get a little late, and before we start a whole nother big fight like this, I'll see if I can't get my shit together for getting turns going next time. But we're very close to the end of part 1. I may have to skip a rotation or 2 to get the rest of phase 2 started. I've got several maps, but I don't have names for all the NPCs and stuff yet.
Okay.
But
a couple of things real quick.
Okay.
Mainly interesting to you, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
There's a game on Epic Game Store that's free right now, Model Builder.
Ah, cool.
Now, a lot of the models and stuff like that, I think, are DLC that you have to pay for, but
right, yeah,
the base game is free right now. So
that's cool. I'll check it out.
And anybody who's playing Starfield,
I'm intrigued by it. I just hadn't had the time and really the money to put into it to get it started.
Oh yes, it takes all of your time and just sucks it into this black hole. And
Exactly. Yeah.
That's right.
I'm trying to put all my spare time into this game, but I've got
The
lots of irons in the fire.
they've HCS voice packs for the has released a pack for Starfield. They call it Delta. That's free.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was free. I did see something about that, so that'd be interesting to try out.
Yeah, if you got the email, it's free.
The only problem is that they always tie it to voice attack, and voice attack does terrible things with my voice. I say raise
voice attack
shields,
is not
and
free.
well, I got voice attack. It's just that you say raise the shields, and the computer says acknowledge shields dropped. Stuff like that happening all the time. Get us out of here, full warp. Yes, stopping engines.
Yeah.
So your ship's run by an Alexa.
Then there's a cat. There's a ship's cat that kind of wanders around every once in a while, meows at you. You can say to the computer, feed the cat, and sure enough, you get the sound of a bowl hitting the floor. You know, the cat comes up and laps milk or something. Yeah. It's fun. It's just not many people are successful, or not many people I know are successful with the voice attack part. Yeah, it's like Alexa.
It's like trying to get voice texting to work and it doesn't speak Fedbillion.
Hey, y'all, meet at the Taco Bell. And the text is, all of you go to hell. Something
Yeah,
like that.
exactly. I tell Peg I'm running a little late. I'm just leaving Shovelville, and it translates to shovel.
That's the
I'm
way
a little
people
late.
from
I'm leaving shovel. That's right. Yeah.
That's the way people from Shelbyville say it. So that
Yeah.
works out.
Shovel.
There's no Y in Shovelville. It's just Shebville.
And I see you dropped a story for us. So
Yeah,
this
so finally finished the intro. It's a lot. Sorry.
no, this is good. This is good stuff. So I had to take a moment to read that. Ooh.
Thanks for the heads up. We'll all try to get it read before we start the next one, so don't treat you like that.
Did you read my notes? No. Okay, whatever.
No,
Okay.
no,
You have to
what
tell
no.
us when you put it up, Matt, or we won't, or we don't know to look. Yeah. Ping us like when you send out the notification.
When Trek, we didn't have these fancy chat channels. I email everybody. It was,
Just,
but even that,
yeah.
half
just
the people
ping us
wouldn't
so we
read
know
it.
to look. Yeah. 'Cause I forget about Discord 90% of the time.
No, I use it so that we don't have. We do have multiple communications channels, yes, but if we just had one, it would be dinging all the time.
Yeah.
Use that in order to keep low priority communications out of your face, so that when you have time to do it, you can do it. Something dings at you, you want it to mean something.
Mm-hmm.
Alert blindness is the technical term for it. There's so much damn dinging going on, you ignore all of them.
I don't take my phone into the recharge room, so I don't get powder crammed down all the electronics. So I only get to check it like every 15, 30 minutes every time I'm in and out the door.
Probably just as well.
Yeah.
I tend to put my phone on a charger when I get home on Friday afternoon. I don't really use it during the weekend. It just sits there. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my phone goes on charge, and whenever I'm at home, and I don't fiddle with it unless the phone rings.
Yeah.
I put
I
mine
put
on
mine
silent
on
mode.
silent at work and forget it's not. Forget to turn it off.
Peg's used to all the weird noises mine makes.
Yeah, it's Meeks. Why is your back pants pocket so angry?
It's just responding to my pancreas trying to kill me.
I remember the VP at one of the places I used to work, dress shirt, pen protector type pocket, would carry his phone in the pocket. It was one of the older iPhones that would flash a bright white light whenever there were messages, whenever he had it on mute. So he's constantly walking around like Darth Vader with his flashing light on his chest. It's pretty funny.
I usually have mine in my shirt pocket at work so I can hear it. On the weekends, it's in my pants pocket, and that's when I lose it.
So who's up next week?
Logan's pretty much on hiatus because these late Friday nights is killing him till marching season's over. So not real sure who's up next.
It's just you and me that are running regular games right now. So I guess that would be me.
Then I'm going to assume we're all just going to meet and eat at Matt's new house for the next one. That'd be the 14th. This is next week. There's probably no game for that week because we're moving. We're all going to
yeah, hold on. The dates may have gotten a little lost in translation. So I sign on the 16th, and the moving will be on the 21st.
Right. I missed a week in there when I was counting.
Yeah.
I figure it'd be me and you again, and then we'll all be moving, and then it'll probably start with like Peg or something.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
And if need be, I can shove my emergency game in there for.
Like I said, we got the back half of this one we didn't finish tonight, and then I'll need a week or two to get the first couple episodes of the next one together. It's a mind-numbingly huge map. I didn't realize it was completely devoid of people, so I've been having to put people on it. You figure a space station is going to be teeming with people, so I'm having to fill it with all sorts of tokens, and it's a mess. And I've only got one level out of 3 done.
You don't have to overdo it. You just tell us, hey, there are a bunch of people here, and we'll say, okay.
Yeah.
I'd prefer first and last names for each with a little bit of backstory to really fill in the ambiance.
The problem is the map is so huge, and even still, everybody's only about 2 pixels tall. Their names are 3 times the size of their own person. So I don't think that'd be working too well.
I'm reminded of Space Ghost. My name is Brad.
I will admit, I wasn't expecting Mira to die. That was actually pretty interesting.
Roll with the punches.
Yeah. If I could just see her walk stumbling around with a knife sticking out of her head. My whole problem is I was madder than hell because Ahsoka ripped me off. They look almost exactly alike, these two.
You could have had it where she survived the head wound, but she has a very different personality now.
It's a shame they're either going to have to. They're going to have to either change, because I can't see them finishing his storyline in one episode of Ahsoka, and unfortunately, the actor for Balin passed away.
Yeah, Ray Stevenson.
They either have to recast him or they have to abandon whatever storyline they had going for him.
Well, they'll CGI a headshot with him, so he has to wear a helmet.
Yeah.
But they're not going to abandon that storyline because it's pretty important.
Yeah.
And people are actually enjoying Balin.
Yes, and that's why it's a real shame. And
yeah, don't do to him what they did with the one mass mysterious lightsaber guy, Green Fog.
All right, good show, gang. I enjoyed that.
Good night.
Thank you.
night.
Take care, everybody.
We're busy.